Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel Beauty and Beyond. In today's video we are going to be talking about the new launch from Nykaa, which is the Nykaa foundation, and the name of this is Nykaa All Day Matte Foundation. This is how it looks. So what really excited me about this one is that the word matte, it says that it's a matte foundation and it was introduced right at the time of summer when summer is beginning. So I was really intrigued by that. If you have been following me, you know that I have extremely oily skin, so I want something which is matte. I always go for matte products, especially foundation. I already had a lot of foundations which I need to finish right now, but still I went for this one, and I was late to get this one because I was in a dilemma whether I should get this one or not. But the word matte really intrigued me, and I thought there's no harm in getting another matte foundation because I will really need it. But I was not very happy with the formulation of this one, but okay, we will talk about that later. So the foundation comes in this glass bottle, if you can see, and it's a transparent bottle, so you can see the shade from outside itself. And then it has a pump form. I like foundations which come in the pump form because then the mess is less. Now the one that I got is called Beige 06. The shade name is written at the bottom of the bottle, and also there was a sticker right here where the shade name was written, but you need to rip off that sticker. Other than that, the expiry date, manufacturing date, ingredients list, everything is mentioned in the bottle. There is no other box or anything, you just get this bottle. Now this foundation is for normal to combination skin, and it gives a matte finish and it is long wear. They have got 15 shades in this foundation range, and they have included pretty good shades. Like they have the darkest of shades and they have the lightest of shades, so the range is okay, but still I could not find my shade. According to the description, beige was something which was matching to my skin tone, but when I got it I felt that it's a little light for me. 15 is of course not a huge number of shades, but still it's a progress from like 5 shades or 7 shades. So as you saw, I have just applied one layer of foundation and I feel that the coverage is pretty good. It's a medium coverage foundation and you can of course build it up, but even with one layer the coverage you get is quite enough. You might not even need to build it up or layer it up. I am very happy with the coverage that they have given. My dark spots are almost concealed. I'm just going to keep it to that. I'm not going to layer it up because it is summers and we want to wear as minimal makeup as we can, so one layer is enough. I'll just do the rest of my face and I'll be back. So the claims that they have made, you can find it on the website. It says that it gives you a soft matte finish, medium buildable coverage, lightweight and comfortable, and it's non-cakey on the skin. First, coming to the coverage, it does give you a medium coverage which you can build it up. Next, they say that it's lightweight and comfortable. I would agree with that. This foundation is really lightweight and it is not like something which will clog your pores or anything. It's very comfortable to wear. Then it says that it's non-cakey on the skin. I would completely agree with that. It's non-cakey and it does not settle in your creases. It does crease a bit on your eyelids and under your eyes a bit, but it's very minimum, and it does not settle on your smile lines or anywhere. Now the claim soft matte finish, that is where the problem is. Now as I told you, the reason why I got this foundation in the first place is because it's a matte foundation, but if you saw in the demo, in the application, it's not a matte foundation, to be very honest. It gives you a dewy finish and it also transfers. Mostly matte foundations do not transfer much, but this one transfers a lot. If you're wearing a mask, it will transfer to your mask. If you are on a call, it will transfer to your phone. If you are not setting it up with a powder. Now I have set it completely with a powder and I'm wearing it for like more than 2 hours now. Let's test if it's transferring or not. I don't know if you can see, but there's a little bit of it which transfers. So if you are setting it properly with a loose powder, it will not transfer, but if you are not setting it, it transfers a lot. Now coming to the finish of it, it's not a matte finish. It gives you a dewy glowy finish. If you are someone who is into it, then it's perfect. For winters, this is the perfect foundation, but I think personally for me, as I have oily skin, this kind of formulation doesn't work for me, because when I sweat, I think it will just move from places and all. And also I do not like wearing a lot of loose powder or compact powder over my foundation, because my face just feels really heavy. So setting this foundation properly is quite a lot of work, which I personally avoid on everyday basis. When I wear makeup, I like to avoid that. I do set my face with a loose powder, but with this one you have to be very perfect and very particular that you are setting it rightly, and that for me is a lot of work. Of course, it depends from person to person and preference to preference, but according to my preference, I wish this would have been more matte. Coming to the shade, you saw that this shade is a bit light for me, but then again, when I have set my face, as you can see right now, I think it goes really well. So after a period of time, when you are done with your whole makeup, it looks really good. And if you're someone who has my skin tone, I think you can go for this one, because the other shades, if you read the descriptions, those are like not really perfect for me. This was something which was really close to my skin tone. Now what I really like about this foundation is the coverage. It gives a very beautiful medium coverage with one layer. It helps in concealing your dark spots as well, to an extent, not completely. You will have to use a concealer, but it does a pretty good job. So in summers, when you do not want to wear a lot of makeup, this will be perfect, because just one layer and you are good to go. Another thing which I already told you about this is that it does not crease. That's a good thing, and it blends in pretty well. It looks like your skin. The only problem is that I wish this was more on the matte side, and if you're someone with dry skin also, I feel that this will be a great option for you. Although they say that this is perfect for normal to combination skin, but if you are someone with dry skin, you can also go for this one, because it has a dewy finish. Now let's see how much this has oxidized. I'm gonna take a fresh pump of the foundation, and I will just apply it here. If you see, it does look a little light, but let's blend it and see. Okay, so it has blended in well with my other part of the face, so it does not oxidize much, which is a great thing. My verdict is that if you are looking for a matte foundation which can control your oil and everything, then this is not it. But if you are looking for an everyday foundation which will not stretch out your skin and which will stay on your skin for a long period of time, then this is great for that. It's perfect for long wear, and it is really comfortable and lightweight to wear. With that, I finished my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this foundation, and I'll see you next week with another video. Take care till then. Tata.